In a barren desert, beneath centuries of dust, they waited, hidden in dark caves undisturbed by time, until one accidental discovery changed history forever. A collection of fragile parchments, written by hands long gone, whispering secrets that challenged centuries of belief. These are the Dead Sea Scrolls, one of the greatest archaeological finds of the 20th century. A mystery still unfolding, a riddle still debated, and a window into the ancient world of faith, power, and prophecy. This is Legacy Unearthed, and this is the untold story of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Chapter 1. The Accidental Discovery. The year was 1947. A young Bedouin shepherd wandering the desolate cliffs near Qumran tossed a stone into a cave and heard the shatter of pottery. What he found inside would ignite a global frenzy. Inside clay jars, wrapped in linen and layered in mystery, lay ancient scrolls, some intact, some fragmented, but all bearing sacred and historical significance. News of the find spread like wildfire. Archaeologists, scholars, and treasure hunters swarmed the desert. Over the next decade, 11 caves were excavated, yielding nearly 1,000 manuscripts and tens of thousands of fragments. But the biggest question was this: who wrote them? Chapter 2. Who were the keepers of the scrolls? Many scholars believe the scrolls were penned by a Jewish sect called the Essenes, a reclusive ascetic group that withdrew from Jerusalem to live in purity, awaiting the end of days. Their beliefs were strict, their lifestyle disciplined, and their writings intense, fueled by apocalyptic visions and messianic expectations. Others argue they were the product of various Jewish groups fleeing persecution during the Roman occupation. Some even whisper of early Christian links, though that remains controversial. Whoever they were, their words were meant to last. Chapter 3. What do the scrolls say? The Dead Sea Scrolls include some of the oldest known copies of the Hebrew Bible, dating back over 2,000 years. Among them were portions from books like Genesis, Isaiah, Psalms, and Deuteronomy, some nearly identical to modern versions, others with surprising differences. But beyond biblical texts, there were also commentaries on Scripture, rules for community living, war scrolls describing an apocalyptic battle between the sons of light and sons of darkness, Thanksgiving hymns, calendar texts, and mystical visions. These weren't just religious writings, they were snapshots of an ancient worldview where prophecy met politics and hope clashed with despair. Chapter 4. A threat to tradition. When the scrolls were first translated, they shook the religious world. Some passages mirrored biblical stories, but others contradicted long-held beliefs. Some hinted at multiple messiahs, one priestly, one kingly. Others suggested alternate interpretations of prophecy and divine law. Were these early drafts of the Bible lost books that were intentionally excluded, or heretical musings abandoned by mainstream Judaism? Christian scholars wondered, did these texts influence John the Baptist? Did they foreshadow the teachings of Jesus? Suddenly, theology met archaeology, and faith found itself face-to-face with the fragments of history. Chapter 5. Controversy and Conspiracy. For decades, a small group of scholars controlled access to the scrolls. Rumors swirled. Were they hiding controversial findings? Was the church suppressing explosive truths? It wasn't until the 1990s that digital technology and public pressure forced the full release of the scrolls to scholars worldwide. Today, most of the texts are freely accessible online, but the debates still burn. Do the scrolls confirm the Bible or complicate it? Do they challenge religion or enrich it? Chapter 6. Legacy in the Sands. The Dead Sea Scrolls are more than old paper. They are echoes of faith, of fear, of a people clinging to hope in dark times. They show us that the sacred texts we know today were shaped, refined, and fought over through centuries. That religion was never static. It was alive, evolving, human. From hidden caves to museum glass, from dusty fragments to digital archives, the scrolls continue to speak. Not to destroy belief, but to deepen understanding. In a cave once forgotten, truths were buried. And in their rediscovery, humanity found not just answers, but new questions. This is Legacy Unearthed, where history isn't just remembered, it's revealed.